Hi, welcome back to Circles of Connection. It's my pleasure to be doing this with you once again. It's been an eventful November. A lot has been going on. Last week, I was unable to put out an episode because of so many things going on. And I hope things has been going well for you. I hope you've survived everything life had thrown at you. And I'm back and I'm happy to do this. So I've been away for some time, and while I was away, I was gathering gist, I was gathering experiences, I was getting lessons. You know how things are with me, I'm always onto something. And I have gathered a lot of nice and interesting things for this podcast and for you, my listener. And I'm excited to share it. So without any further ado, let me introduce you to today's topic. Today's topic is getting your desire. Yes, today's topic is getting your desire. Like, how do you desire something and actually get it? But now, in the context of friendships, relationships, what kind of friendship do you want? Like, do you look forward to? What type do you have in your mind? And whatever type it is you keep in your head, you can actually have it. So for some of us, we've heard about what they call manifestation, law of attraction. We keep hearing things like this and we don't take it too serious, or we just feel it's one of these new age wisdom that doesn't profit anyone. But funny enough, research has actually shown that these things impact our lives, they change our reality. So for example, a child that grew up in a broken home, if the child doesn't work on the mindset, doesn't change their vision or the way they look at marriage or family, that child is likely to create a broken home with himself. This is why you hear some guys saying, oh, I can't marry a single mom, I can't marry a girl that came out of a broken home, I can't. And many of us deeply don't understand where they are coming from. So it's that all of us have visions, we have image, we have in our head how things are supposed to be. And this is the same for relationship. When we talk about a perfect relationship, there are some things we think about, like, okay, the girl loving the guy more than the guy, or the guy loving the lady more than the girl, both of them living together. There are different things that make up that imagination. So this image or this vision or this picture we hold in our head actually determines what we would experience. And this is why many of us find ourselves in very funny and unfavorable conditions. Like, you are just always in a toxic relationship, you're always in a unfulfilling relationship, you're always surrounded by fake friends every time, every day, every month, every year, always you. And many of us don't understand that this is coming from us. We are the one that determines what happens to our lives. So some of us, we like watching movies, Hollywood films, where they're always showing how the guy is a cheat, the guy is a horrible person, the woman is a horrible person, and we fall in love with this kind of romance, we fall in love with this kind of relationship. We think this is what a relationship should be. So anytime we are trying to experience a relationship, it begins to take the form of what we've kept in our mind. That is that desire, that thing you've seen and you like. It begins to play out in your life. So if you love watching films where the guy cheats a lot and you date, you likely date a guy that cheats a lot, and your boyfriend is also going to be cheating. And this is why you hear some ladies say, all men are scum, all this are this. Because in their head, they already have an image of what men are going to be like, or what relationship with men are like. So anytime they get into a relationship, it validates that faulty thought, that bad desire, that wrong vision. This is why we all have to be careful with what we believe, what we see, what we listen to, and what we accept. I, for one, I have told myself, no more heartbreak songs. no matter how sweet the song is, no matter how wonderful it is, if it's about heartbreak, I beg, I like someone. I am happy as I am. I am not looking for heartbreak. Nobody should make me scream that nah. The song may be sweet, but it's not for someone like me. I'm in a happy place. I want to be happy. So it's only music that resonates with what I want that I listen to. Same with films. I can't be watching a film where the guy is a gangster, is a deadbeat dad, and the lady is just like a public, now. I don't want to say the word. She's just that kind of person. Nah, that's not the future I'm looking for myself. So I don't entertain things like that, and it's actually working for me. Some of you watch too much Nollywood films where the man must be an MD, he must be a certain way. So in your dating life, if the man doesn't look like what you've been seeing in those films, you can't date him. Many of us have faulty desires, bad desires, things that are actually going to limit us, things that are affecting us. We fail to look at models, like proper example of what relationship should be like, friendship should be like. For all Christians, Mary and Joseph relationship should be enough for you. And if that is not enough for you, your father and your mother, and if your father and your mother didn't have the kind of relationship you want, there are several other people that have love in relationship. Stop going to the internet to get your ideal relationship. Stop watching films. Stop looking at celebrity like Davido married Chioma, but Davido has 3 other baby mamas. So I want the kind of love Davido has for Chioma. Like, what are you saying? You want your man to be rich to love you but still have other side chicks? Is that what you want? Stop comparing and stop keeping all these things in your heart, because when you now try to date, you only experience that thing which you've known. It's only what you know you experience. So if you've known an abusive relationship, maybe you witnessed an abusive relationship, maybe your father and your mom or whatever it was, and you never worked on your belief, you never decided to go for therapy to change that, the relationship that you find yourself attracted to will be that abusive type of relationship. So dear friends, let's check ourselves. Let's examine our lives. Let's look at it very well. What am I keeping in my heart? What have I treasured in my heart that it's not a good example for me? What has been holding me back? For some of us, we've been dating the same kind of people for 4 years now. The same. And we don't understand that there is something we are doing that makes this kind of people keep coming. It's not their fault that they like you. It's something you are doing that is bringing them. But we don't take responsibility. When the relationship collapses, we're always quick to blame the other person, like, we fail to see that we had a part to play. Like, for example, I once had this mindset that if as a guy you have not hammered, you've not made it, you don't deserve love and you shouldn't love. And because of that, I intentionally stayed away from love. And when I eventually fell in love, I fell in love with people that the relationship could not sail because I wasn't that. So that's my belief, that my mindset was actually limiting my life. So I had to cast it down and take it out and tell myself, see, I'm deserving of love. No matter what I am, no matter how I am, I deserve to be loved and to be loved properly. I'm not only going to be loved because I have this, I have that. No, I'm going to be loved just because I'm existing. It doesn't care whether I've done something bad. It doesn't care whether I don't have anything. I'm going to always be loved. And that's the love I want. And the moment I began to change all those nasty things I kept in my head, I began to desire better things, and I am experiencing something beautiful. Like where I am now emotionally and where I am when it comes to relationship, it's so beautiful. It's something I would have dreamt of years ago, because now I have no anxiety. I'm not bothered. I'm not looking for anything. I receive love just the way I am, and it's beautiful. So my dear friends, you too deserve to be loved. You deserve a proper relationship where you will love the way you want to be loved. Not the way they loved in Empire, not the way they loved in Bridgerton, not the way they loved in any kind of movie. Just the love that you need. The love someone will get is not always going to be the same kind of love you get, because we don't need the same things. Some of us need love in physical form more. Some of us need love in words of affirmation. We need love in different forms. So let people love you the way you need to be loved, not the way you think you should be loved or the way you see them loving other people. I hope this podcast blessed you. Drop a comment, share with your friends, reach out to me. Until when next I see you. Bye.